crazy mother.
What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I am your host, Sherrod Cohen, and you are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know, that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about the things you might have heard or even saw. Now, man, can we just please put this Drake versus Kendrick beef to bed already? It's been 2 years. 2 years. Two years. And folks are still crying about Drake. Bruh. I mean, I'm watching all types of podcasters, rappers turned podcasters, crying about, the hip-hop ain't been the same since, Drake ain't been the number one guy. Well, make him number one again. I mean, didn't y'all make him number one before? Y'all say y'all love him in the club. He's dropped a plethora of songs. Y'all not listening to it the way what are y'all listening to it? That's the only thing that should matter. If you all are listening to Drake's music or not. Then y'all still want to say Not Like Us was botted, even though they dropped the botting allegations in the lawsuit. It's like, man, you dudes, man, y'all don't know when to quit. Move on. People are trying to move on from it. Kendrick is not saying a word about it. He's just going on with life. He's no longer TDE. He is PG Lang now. He's not doing Not Like Us. He's dropping GNX. Boom, that's out the way. Now he's on his next endeavors. Meanwhile, Drake is still filing more lawsuits. Meanwhile, these podcasters are still crying about, Drake still is the most streamed. And if he has all those accolades, he's still played in the club. What's the problem? If you old niggas are still going to the club listening to Drake and this and that and the other to get on the young hoes and all that, what's the problem? What's the problem? The funny thing is I was watching a video and dude broke down a timeline of, all the prominent voices and, like I said, rappers turned podcasters, giving their prediction on everything from beginning to end. And a lot of you motherfuckers was like, Kendrick is not saying nothing, he's taking too long and all this other stuff. Then when he finally drops and does his thing, now you guys are crying. Now he's dropping too much. He's winning too much. He's a Grammy darling. Bruh. Man, you know what? Rap music was not the same for me when Pac died. Rap music was not the same for me when this mumble rap took over. So, rap music, hip-hop is going to evolve. It's always going to evolve. There's always going to be somebody on top for a minute, and then they're not going to be on top. Hell, the DMXs of the world, Public Enemies and all those people. I grew up listening to the Public Enemies, the Big Daddy Kanes and all that stuff. Rap music changed after they weren't the prominent voices anymore. You have to grow the fuck up and move on. Either accept what they're feeding you, through these labels, or don't listen to it and just listen to your old shit. I mean, that's what I like to do. I like to go back and listen to the old shit. I like to listen to the old, Pac, NWA, Scarface, Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy, Rakim, Luke every now and again, when I'm in that mood, Too Short, E40, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twister, all these guys, man, Pharoah Monch. Listen to all of this, because if I don't like what they're giving us, I always revert back to what I love, and I know the tried and true, what I love the most. That's what I want to hear, And then, boom, over the last 2 years, man, we've got some great projects out here. Excuse me. You have, Kendrick dropped GNX. The Clips dropped Let God Sort Them Out. J.I.D., dropped his album. Now you have, I think Chance the Rapper dropped as well. He dropped. you got J. Cole, The Fall Off. You got Baby King. There's been a lot of music that has dropped in the last 2 years, and you old bitter dudes sitting on these podcasts crying about Drake and the club and the as dude said, the hoes. Bruh, if you gotta listen to some Drake music to get on women, something is definitely wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with your game. You feel me? So, can we just put it to bed? Can we put the Kendrick and Drake beef to bed? Especially once he drops it, once he loses this lawsuit for good, can we put it to bed? Y'all haven't proved botting allegations. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they bought it, not like us. They did this, bruh. If y'all didn't see the countless videos with Not Like Us playing when that shit first dropped, that's it. It was everywhere. It's on TV. It's the little kids are doing it at their parties. It was all over the place. All over the place. You know, that's the thing that kills me. Every once in a while, somebody's gonna come out with a tune that's that deal. Every once in a while, somebody's gonna come out with a jam that's just, oh man, it catches fire. It just so happened to be somebody y'all really don't like. Y'all don't like Kendrick. Y'all don't. Most of these East Coast dudes that's crying about it got a problem with the West Coast anyway. You know, come on, man, grow up. Music can be regional. I love it when it's regional. I love when every state, city has their own sound, because that gives us a chance to look inside of other folks' world and appreciate it. You know? So, oh, and another thing. I mean, you guys were steadily comparing, you know, saying Kendrick don't play in the club. You know, Kendrick is not a club rapper, right? I mean, he's never been that. So, why are we even talking about that? Why are we even making that a comparison? You know, that's like comparing Luke to Snoop Dogg and them when they were beefing. And then you say, oh man, look, just say Snoop won that rap battle, whatever, between Poison Clan and Luke and the Dog Pound and them. And then you say, well, Luke still played in the club. Luke is a club artist. Snoop is not a club artist. You know, but y'all gotta grow up. All you old heads out there, man, crying about the club and all the women that Drake, you know, bro, if you need Drake to get women at your grown ass age, bro, you sorry as hell, man. Hey, man, that was my rant for this morning, man. It's 2026, we still in the mix and we still gonna rise and fly. Peace.